Digital media, things like video marketing, analytics, email marketing, microsites, landing pages, mobile apps, lead magnets, and also social media. They each have a place in use, but not for every business. Creating a digital media strategy is like preparing a 5-course meal for a restaurant or just Christmas dinner. If you walk into a grocery store unprepared, you could end up with a disaster on your hands that nobody wants to partake in. Now, every time I go into my local grocery store, something has moved. And even in the sections where I know things belong, items have changed shelves or moved to a different section altogether, making it even harder to put things together. Creating a digital marketing strategy is similar in several respects. First, you need to know who your customers are and what they will be expecting from you. That's the planning stage. So in a restaurant, you'd be looking at creating the menu based on history and what you know people like. You'll also have to be aware of special diets or those customers who don't fit into the main categories. Now, shopping for ingredients is really part of the planning stage as well, as you still have to choose the best ingredients to make your meal come together and taste good. Cheap ingredients means the taste left in your customers' mouths will guarantee no return business. You also want to stick to your shopping list so you don't get distracted by the latest shiny object or sale that pops up. Creation is the next stage. Once you have the best ingredients for this meal and these customers, you now have to put it together. Timing is critical. Putting the turkey on too late can ruin the whole experience, and again, your customers will not get the full experience you want them to. Preparation also means having the right people doing the right job. In a restaurant, it could be having a great saucier, sommelier, pastry chef, or even entremetier chef with flair for those final creative touches. At home, it could be getting your grandmother to make the perfect stuffing and Aunt Gladys to make the pudding. Right people, right job. Now, delivery is next. Presentation, timing, flair, consistency, and urgency all play a part in this. A part that a lot of people missing here is monitoring. Seeing how your customers engage, anticipating their needs, and listening to them as they consume your content is also important and plays a huge part in the success of this plan. Not listening to your customers can be suicide for a restaurant. For your home meal, it means Uncle Richard only putting a 10 in the envelope next year instead of a 50. Diminished returns all around. The last and most important stage that's left is review. Getting feedback helps you understand how successful the plan was. Watching for half-eaten plates is no different than monitoring how long your video was watched. Your customers may not always tell you, let me rephrase that. Your customers will rarely tell you face-to-face if they have a problem or even like something. But watching what they're doing and their behavior as they return and bring friends will also give you an indication of how successful this project was. So congratulations, you just learned the basics of putting together a digital media strategy and got some insights into also what goes into your next culinary experience. But wait, it doesn't stop there. Now it's time to take all that information and head back to the planning stage. Now, if you're a small business, and I mean small in size, you may now be thinking that this is just way too much to take on by yourself. Now, if you're a big business and have the staff to really dig into this, you may also be wondering where to get started to put a proper digital strategy together. Now, as chance would have it, that's what we do. We take the complicated and we make it simple. We also take what may seem unobtainable to some and help you fit it into your budget, both financially and time-wise. Now, to find out more, contact us or place an order for our Taster Strategy Review session. Bon appetit!